watching this here video. Please like and subscribe and follow. Much love from little Yas to each of you. Content creator making videos on the World Wide Web.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, but it's not any Tuesday. It's actually 3 months since we said goodbye to Mr. Bluebean. So I thought, do you know what we're going to do? I'm going to do a video, a standalone video, taking you all the way back to how I chose him, what he did for my physical and mental health, and showing you pictures of before and after, and just trying to celebrate his life. So I'll see you on the daily dog walk. Right, let's tell the tale of Mr. Bluebean and his amazing life, and also the dog I had before, which you won't know about. So, sorry if it's a bit windy. Can't do much about the wind again, but one day we might be able to afford a posh microphone with a pom-pom. But hey ho. But yeah, sorry if it's a bit drafty. So, where shall we start? Okay. So before Mr. Bluebean, I had a Rottweiler. Obviously completely different breed, different size, different character. And he was my first dog, what I had with Paul. Now, what happened to Tyson was when he was 9, one morning I came downstairs, he sat up to see me, flipped over backwards, and must have had some kind of massive heart attack. And he died within a minute. I was traumatised, I admit. And it took me 6 years to actually replace Tyson. I was that heartbroken. And that's where Mr. Bluebean came in. Mr. Bluebean, I fought long and hard. I wanted a smaller dog. And I loved the way the Frenchies looked and the characteristics, and I could pick it up, not like Tyson. And I thought to myself, yeah, we'll get a Frenchie. Mr. Bluebean came from a local breeder only 2 villages away. And he was born on the 6th of July 2018. I remember bringing Mr. Bluebean home that first night, and he cried and he cried and he cried. And my partner straight away was like, "You better not be doing this all the time, I need my sleep." But Mr. Bluebean was missing his brothers and sisters, that's what it was. So we snuggled him back in again, and he went back to sleep, and we didn't have any further problems. And when I decided to become a nurse in September 2019, Mr. Bluebean was there to support me. See this picture. He also helped me with my weight loss journey. See this picture here as well. And he inspired me to start Mr. Bluebean the Frenchie, to get off my backside and try to lose some of the timber, which potentially could have hampered me becoming a nurse, basically. Right, look what we found! Look what we found! A Bluebean lookalike! This is Stitch, everyone! This is beautiful. Look Look at him. He wants his mummy's treats, though. He wants his mummy's treats, don't you? Stitch! Stitch! What are you doing? Look at you! You're a stunner. So thank you for everyone watching the channel. We found another doobie. Right, that was emotional, guys. I just burst into tears. Who would have wrote that? That dog just literally lives around the corner. And it just brought back Mr. Bluebeam. So, getting back to the story. So, Blue went on many holidays to Aysgarth Falls. Yeah, we took him everywhere that we could. If we couldn't take him, he went in kennels with air conditioning, heating. He didn't want for anything. He had Christmas dinners, he had clothes, he had toys, he had 3 beds. And obviously he went on his daily dog walks. He literally was the most spoilt dog I know. And it wasn't until he got to 6 years old that Blue's health suddenly started to deteriorate. He was a bugger for scratching himself, and because he was scratching, because they have a lot of skin issues, he would catch his eye, and he gave himself a couple of ulcers, eye ulcers. Had to be treated. And then I got on at the vet and I said, do you know what, if we get the scratching under control, we won't be taking his eyes out. So we managed to do that. Sometimes I feel like you have to basically tell them their job. But we got that sorted, and then he had a few rectal examinations where I do believe the vet caused trauma to his rectum and pulled part of his bowel out, which he had operated on, but it was unsuccessful. 7 days later it was back. See a picture here. Then Blue started presenting with pain in his back. He was stooping. He wouldn't come out of his crate. And we started on the journey of a month's great rest, gabapentin, and pain relief. And it did the trick. It did the trick. Blue was back to his normal self, living life again. And then all of a sudden, one morning, he just wasn't him. I come downstairs, he didn't come to greet me, he wasn't interested, he didn't want to leave his bed, and I knew there was something wrong. Blue started declining, and I tried to match his decline with increased gabapentin and pain relief. And we got up to 6 gabapentin. And then I was like, we're going to have to take him to the vets. Because, you know, this is serious. He's never been on this many before. And I just don't seem to be getting anywhere. But before we could take him, before I could take Blue, his body decided to give up. And just before we were going to bed, we noticed Blue had got out of his crate by shuffling along his bum. My heart sank at that moment, because I kind of knew that there was no way back. But I still wanted to hold on to some hope that maybe it was the gabapentin, maybe it was just, you know, too much pills in his system. I didn't overdose him, but I was clinging on to hope. And I just put him back in bed, And he went to sleep because I heard him snoring. And the next day, my partner got me up just before 4 o'clock in the morning and said, I've just had to carry Blue out to toilet. And you know the rest. So, it's about, I'd say 2:20 today. I always mark it on the Tuesday, Blue being put to sleep. And you'll see a picture here. All he wanted was to run and play and have fun and be involved and be centre of attention, be loved. And all the things he wanted to do, he wouldn't be able to do. And that wasn't Blue. So I had to come to the decision to put him to sleep. And I did that on behalf of me and my partner. It was one of the most difficult and hardest things I've ever had to do. It would have been easier if Blue had made the decision for me, but Blue was a fighter and Blue was just not going anywhere, you know. But at the end of the day, I had to put my nurse's hat on and think, if this was a patient, what would I have done? And I would have done the same thing, because it was cruel. It was cruel to let him carry on. It was cruel to let him suffer. It was just a shock, the speed of how things developed and how quick he went from walking to being paralysed. And how soon after his 7th birthday. Not even a month. So Blue passed away on the 5th of August 2025, aged 7 years, 3 weeks and 6 days. So I'm going to put a few pictures of him at the end here, and I hope you like and subscribe to the channel and you like this video, because it was Blue what started it all, and I've got him a lot to thank for, and he'll always be in my heart. And yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.
Deserts dry, your voice is worth every try. Walk through fire, climb each peak, to hear you speak so meek, so meek. I'd cross oceans, climb every mountain, and swim every ocean, just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I